Setup. First, plug the unit into a 110 volt outlet. The display will show the time and it will be flashing. Press the Set Clock button. Use the up and down arrows to set the hour. There will be a PM icon that will illuminate when you are in the PM 12-hour time cycle. Press the Next button and use the up and down arrows to set the minutes. Press the Next button to hold the setting. The clock is now set. Next, we will set the internal parameters. Press the Next button and the up arrow simultaneously. The hardness parameter will illuminate. It is factory set at 20 grains per gallon. You will use the up and down arrows to set the hardness to 5 grains per gallon above your actual reading that was determined earlier. Once the value has been reached, hit the Next button. The next thing that will appear will be the calendar override setting. This setting is used to provide a regeneration override in the event the unit does not reach the gallon capacity within the set daily time period. This will normally not be used and the unit will regenerate based on the gallons used. When you are gone on vacation or other trips, this setting will trigger regeneration while you are gone to ensure that the water is fresh when you return. The value will be set at 14 days from the factory. I usually change this to 10. Once the value has been set, press the Next button. Now the regeneration time will illuminate. You will use the up and down arrows to change the hour. This is set at 2 a.m. from the factory and should be left there unless you work at night and want it to regenerate at a time when you are sleeping. That should be the only time that you will change this setting. When the hour is set, press the Next button and set the minutes. Press the Next button to hold the setting. A C1 or C2 will illuminate for 3 to 5 seconds and the valve will return to the time of day. The primary settings are now programmed. Next, we will check the secondary settings. These settings are typically factory set but should be checked. Press and hold the Next and down arrow. The valve type will illuminate first. It should be showing softening. If not, the up and down arrow will change it from filter to softening if necessary. Press the Next button to hold the setting. The next thing that will illuminate will be the capacity. This setting will vary with the size of the unit. A 26,000 grain unit will be set at 22. A 35,000 grain unit will be set at 32. A 53,000 grain unit will be set at 45, and a 70,000 grain unit will be set at 64. If you have any questions on this, you can contact a customer service representative at U.S. Water Systems to confirm your capacity setting. Use the up and down arrows to change the capacity setting. Once the value is entered, press the Next button. The next parameter will be the salt setting. A 26,000 grain unit will be set at 9 pounds of salt. A 35,000 grain unit will be set at 12 pounds of salt. A 53,000 grain unit will be set at 15 pounds of salt, and a 70,000 grain unit will be set at 18 pounds of salt. Use the up and down arrows to change the value. Press the Next button to go to the next parameter. The backwash parameter will illuminate, and this should be factory set to normal. Use the up and down arrows to set this to normal if necessary. Press the Next button to go to the next parameter. The next thing to illuminate will be the regeneration type. This should be set to auto. You can use the up and down arrows to change it if necessary. Press the Next button. The brine fill type will illuminate next. This should be set to post fill. If not, the up and down arrows can be used to change it to post fill. Press the Next button. The brine flow will illuminate next. This should be set to DN for downflow brining. If it needs to be changed, the up and down arrows can be used. Press the Next button. The next thing to illuminate will be the regeneration mode. This should be set to normal. The up and down arrows can be used to change this if necessary. Press the Next button. C1 or C2 will illuminate to confirm the secondary parameters are set. There is a battery backup for the settings in the event of a power loss. Sometimes you will need to reset the clock if the power is off for a long period, but other settings are typically saved. Your unit's parameters are now set and you are ready to start up the system.